What is the twin win and how do we get it? Welcome back to my Facebook Live. Thank you guys for joining me today. I go live every morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Feel free to leave a hashtag live if you're joining me live. Give me a hashtag replay if you're watching this on replay. This is where we talk about ways for you to succeed in business while winning at home so that you can stop existing and start living. And so that leads to my question, what is the twin win and how do we get it? Well, the twin win is exactly that. It's succeeding in business while winning at home. It's really about work-life harmony. Now, hear me out. There's no such thing as work-life balance. Why do I say that? Well, there is, but it's wrong. Why is work-life balance wrong? Work-life balance is wrong because when you think of balance, you think of scales, right? Now, when you think of, I think of like the scales of justice. So when I think of the scales of justice, I see these two things and you've got work, you've got life, and they have to weigh against each other, right? The only way to get this to balance is that they weigh against each other. And that means you got to have equal parts on both sides. Well, that's not necessarily the way it is or the way it should be. Honestly, you should have more life than you do work, really, when you think about it. One, science has proven that your brain only lasts about 6 hours. If you're a knowledge worker, if you're a coach, a consultant, a course creator, online entrepreneur, if you do anything with your brain instead of working with your back, you only have about 6 good hours a day. So anything past that, and you're just fighting upstream, you're fighting against flow, you're not being creative, you're not using the best use of your time. So out of 24 hours, really only 6 of them should be put towards working, towards making executive decisions with our brain. That means out of that 24 hours, we've got 18 that is for rest and rejuvenation. Now, that includes sleep, right? That includes eating, that includes family, that includes health, that includes self-care. You've got 18 hours a day to do that. So let's say we slept 8 hours, that still gives you 10 hours a day. That is, so if you think about it in terms of balance, that means you're actually shortchanging yourself from home life if you are trying to balance them. So that's why I use the term, I've coined the term, work-life harmony. Okay, maybe I didn't coin it, but I have adopted it and absconded with it and run away, and now it's mine. You can't take it back. But work-life harmony is about having our work life, the things we do in our business, support the lifestyle we want to have, and the lifestyle that we want to have or that we are having support and rejuvenate us so we can do our best in our work life, in our business. So that 10 hours, okay, 8 hours of sleep, just put it down. 8 hours of sleep. That's it, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, at least 8 hours. This other 10 hours is for us to rest and rejuvenate so that we can put forth our best effort in our work life. It's like this, guys. This right here, this cell phone factor is just sitting on the magnetic charger. It will not work if I don't charge it. And so it has to be recharged. Now, the only thing wrong with that analogy is that you can charge a phone for a couple of hours and then it'll run for 24 or, maybe a day and a half, who knows. But so it's kind of reversed there. With us, we need more charge time and little runtime. So that is why you need to make sure that you're having work-life harmony. That's the twin win. The twin win is that they support each other, right? That again, let's go through it again. Your work life, your business supports the lifestyle you want to live. It supports this lifestyle. This lifestyle supports the energy you need, gives you the energy you need to show up your best in your business. Now, the really cool thing is that when we show up the best in our business, we actually feel a boost of energy, but instead of putting it back into your business, instead of investing, because we get a second wind, we get excited because we saw, oh man, look, check. I did my daily big 3 and I am awesome. And you get your dopamine hits like that and you're excited and the dopamine's kicked in and the serotonin, all the feel good. And then you want to reinvest in your business. Don't, that's a mistake. Invest it in your home life. Invest it in your off life. So I call my business. So my business has two stages. I have front stage and backstage. Front stage is obviously like this, being in front with you guys. Backstage is all the admin stuff that I don't like dealing with, but I have to because I have a business. Then I have off stage. Off stage is my home life. It's this 10 hours, 18 hours over here versus the 6 hours over here. Now, if you can get this done in 3 or 4 hours, that's even better. Right now, I'm doing about 4.5 hours a day of this over here. So I have plenty of time. Now that I also break this up, that 4.5 hours isn't just one solid block. I take breaks. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video, a whole nother time. Point is, guys, make sure that if you want the twin win, you've got to focus more on your home life and the quality that you're putting in. Again, the problem is people will work, then they stop working and they go home, and it's like a second or third job because we got to run to the baseball game. We got to go here. We got to go here. We got to go here. We got to go. And there's never any time to let your brain sit down and take a breather and relax and recover. There is never an opportunity for you to just breathe. And so it's wrong to fill this up as well. You actually, again, let's talk about the science. The science proves your brain needs downtime and not just sleep. First of all, your brain needs at least 8 hours of sleep. 8 hours of sleep. My voice cracked there. I think I'm going through puberty. Your brain needs at least 8 hours of sleep, and your brain needs downtime when you're awake. It needs to just sit back and read Huckleberry Finn, where you don't have to think about, you don't have to process. You're just reading for enjoyment. It needs time to just think about the day and process it on a walk. Go for a walk, work in the garden, play with your dog, play with your children, but don't make it go. Don't make it so intensive that you just feel exhausted all the time. That's what leads to burnout. That's what leads to exhaustion when you're not utilizing your home life the right way. And that doesn't mean you can't put your kids in baseball or you can't put them in a summer camp or something, but be strategic about it. I know a family that they do. Well, I'm not going to list the sports because then they'll know I'm talking about them because they're friends of mine on here, but you'll know who you are. They do 4 sports. Some of those sports overlap. So they're literally going from like one competition or cutting out early from one tournament so they can drive and make it over to the other one, or not finishing the season here because this season has started. The kids are just constantly going. The parents are constantly going. And what happened is, I love these people, but they are super agitated, and they're super agitated. I mean, they're like, and that's not a good thing. That's not the way nature or God intended us to be. That's not the way he built us. There's a reason why we were built the way we were built, and why for generations life was a certain way, because that's the best way. Now all of a sudden life is way more hectic. It's way more crazy, and we've made it that way. We don't have to be that way. We choose to be that way. So choose to not be that way. Choose to have work-life harmony, which means more life, less work, and more rest and rejuvenation. I promise you will have a better quality of life. I promise you'll have a better business. You'll make more money. You'll achieve your goals faster. I promise you this is going to work. Get the twin win of work-life harmony, the twin win of succeeding in business while winning at home. And the real key there, the reason why winning at home is the last, because again, a little brain science here, our brains always remember the last thing we hear instead of the first. Winning at home should be your focus. And I promise if you win at home, you're going to win everywhere else. There is no success, no worldly success that can compensate for failure in the home. If you fail in the home, you'll fail everywhere else. That's my message for you today. Leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.